the end of the day, it's winning. That's it. It's my willingness to put in more time and effort than other people will. That's my work ethic.
You, baby! You!
I wouldn't care at all about something, or I would put literally everything into it. Like, there was no in between at all.
This is Canadian Unstoppable.
It was something I kind of learned from baseball. My dad used to say, on every single play, like when you're out in the field, think, what happens if a fly ball's hit to me, ground ball's hit to me, or no ball's hit to me? So it's just kind of assessing every possible scenario. I've taken that approach to every position I play, like all the different scenarios, just running them through and where my teammates could be, where the enemy could be, all that. I'm a captain. I learned from coaches not only how to act, but how not to. If you're gonna be the guy telling someone else that they should be doing something, you also have to be able to take responsibility.
Do I need to drone anything specific, Brandon, over here?
Who's gonna listen to a guy that's criticizing you all the time, but says, oh no, but I'm perfect. There's tons of players that didn't grow up playing sports, and they're more often worse teammates where they will say things that you shouldn't say to a teammate. There's some players on my team where I don't say anything to them in terms of criticism because they're like me, where they already know. And then there's some that do need to be reminded of it. They just want to hear whatever you have to say to improve. I definitely think it means more just because in my past, that kind of camaraderie of when we have a good round, my teammates right beside me and they all have my back and they care for me, and it's the same for me towards them. At the end of the day, I want all 5 of us to be the best. Then I'm the best, right?
My life, man. 100% Rainbow Six. It's a job, but we love what we do. We are just happy all the time, man. I bought my house, I bought my car, I'm going to get married. Everything that I got today is because of Rainbow Six. I'm from Petrópolis, Brazil. I live with my fiancée. I proposed to her after we won this match. First, I love her, and I love the game. I play esports professionally since 2006. I'm a support player. I'm the one who drones, and if some things go wrong, I'm going to try to help my teammates at the end. We do play different in Brazil because we are aggressive. We don't have patience to wait the enemy. We love to rush. I think Brazilian style, it's rushing everywhere. Just keep running. You have to be fast and think fast to make this change happen in the middle of the round or in the middle of the game. Brazilian people have passion. Esports is so popular here. We have more than 2 million people playing Rainbow Six in Brazil. That's a huge number. It's a very complex game. We have so many layers, and sometimes your tactics, they just don't work. You just have to keep changing. We do talk a lot during matches. You can't win if you don't communicate with your teammates. I don't know why we got teams that they don't communicate. Maybe they're like robots. But we're trying to improve all training, all matches. So that's why we have to keep talking. And maybe it's a Brazilian thing. This time we're gonna win. I'm sure we're gonna win.
Só defesa. Brasil!
I hate losing.
Pengu, the Danish superstar.
I'm not afraid to take a risk. We're the kings. We can say that without sounding too arrogant. I was raised with a single mother of 2 children, working 2 or 3 different jobs. It was tough growing up. We didn't come from much money. Pengu is a character who cannot lose. Whereas Nicholas is the backstory. Going to the very first tournament, I was more worried about winning for the sake of getting $5,000 so that I could continue into esports. It could have failed miserably. But if you don't take a risk, there won't be a reward or a chance for a reward.
The diffuser down with 30 seconds bounce. He's got to find 4, but Pengu says no.
Thankfully, we won the first tournament.
Penta are your first Rainbow Six PC Pro League champions.
It kind of scares me a little bit to look at how much you achieved, because in the same aspect, you can see how much can I lose, right? It's my family, it's my income, it's my life, it's what I wake up for, it's what I go to bed in, it's what I sleep in. It's something that I try not to think about because I'm afraid of losing it, I guess. Growing up, I was super insecure, self-aware, self-conscious, and didn't really see a path. With video games, you see instant progression, you see levels, you see stats. So I think the kind of instant progress really satisfied me a lot. When I make a mistake, I hate my self-worth. But if you can make an individual play on your own end, that gratifies everyone. That's the best feeling ever. How far will this go? I think this is just the beginning.
One of the most interesting rivalries in the entire game.
People ask me, oh, Pinker, what do you want to do after Pro League, like after streaming? I see it as a negative thing. Because it's like thinking about what happens when I fail. I would rather think about how long can I continue by succeeding than think, oh, what's my backup plan?
G2 on map and match point.
G2 will take the win.
A 3-0 absolute destruction. I hate to use the word unstoppable, but G2 are unstoppable.
The only team that can beat G2 is G2 themselves. But other teams catching up.